Hello there, Guy here from Millward Music with an Irish Bouzouki lesson. Today we're looking at Calliope House. To give a little bit of a background, it's a modern tune written in the early 1980s by Dave Richardson, an English chap from Northumberland. He composed it while living in Edinburgh and it was first recorded in 1983. So although it's not a traditional tune, it is written in a Celtic style and it was quickly adopted by traditional music circles. Some people call it Scottish because of Richardson's background, others think of it as Irish because of how often it's played in that context. I like to think that it's a tune that's shared across Celtic traditions, a modern piece but one that's well loved by the traditional music community. Calliope House is a jig written in 6/8 time and it follows a common structure. There are two sections, an A section and a B section, and each section is 8 measures long. You play each section twice, which makes the full structure A A B B, and then you can just repeat this to your heart's content. When you're learning a jig like Calliope House, it's important to get a feel for the rhythm first. Jigs, as I mentioned before, are in 6/8 time, which means each measure has 6/8 notes, but instead of counting all 6 evenly, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we group them more like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The key here is to put a bit more emphasis on beats 1 and 4, so those are the strong beats. So when you count or tap it out, try to feel that emphasis. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That slight accent on beats 1 and 4 give the tune its bouncy, kind of lilting feel, which is what makes jigs so distinctive. To get that nice emphasis on beats 1 and 4, we use a specific picking pattern. That's down, up, down, down, up, down. Let's try that then on the 3rd string, open D, keeping the rhythm steady and making beats 1 and 4 just a bit stronger than the others. Down, up, down, 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 down, up, down. If this picking pattern is new to you, please just take some time to practice it slowly and repeatedly. The goal is basically to get it feeling as natural as possible, so you don't really have to think about it while you're playing a tune. This is the go-to picking pattern for jigs, and since jigs come up a lot in Irish and Scottish traditional music, getting comfortable with this early on, it will really pay off as you continue on your learning journey. With that in mind then, let's begin learning Calliope House. We'll begin with the A section, consisting of 8 measures of music, which we can split down into 4 lines, 2 measures per line, and then each measure will break down into 2 groups of 3 notes. So 1, 2, 3, and then the second group 4, 5, 6. Our bouzouki is tuned to GDAD, so from the 4th string that's G, 3rd string D, 2nd string A, and 1st string D. We've got our capo on the 2nd fret here, meaning our strings are actually tuned from the 4th string A, E, B, E. To keep things simple though, whenever I refer to the notes on the bouzouki, I will refer to it as if there was no capo on the instrument. So I'll always refer to the open strings as G, D, A, D. I hope that makes sense. Now you may have noticed from the playthrough, or alternatively from the tabs and notation which are available to subscribers on my website, we don't actually start the tune at the beginning of the first measure. Sometimes a tune doesn't start right on that first beat and begins instead with one or two notes that lead into the melody. These are typically called pickup notes, or anacrusis as their formal name. Just think of them as little lead-in notes to the first full measure, helping to set the rhythm and give the tune a smooth start. So in the case of the pickup notes here, we have second string open followed by second string second fret. Here we're going to count these notes as the second group of 3 from a measure, so 4, 5, 6, as we want them to lead us into the first group of 3 of the first measure as 1, 2, 3. So just to show you there, the pickup notes connecting to the first measure, it's going to be like this. 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Okay? 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. You'll notice here that we play these notes on counts 4 and 6, skipping over the 5 as we go. It's important here that we keep our down, up, down pattern going, although you'll see that we're not actually playing a note on the upstroke. So it's going to be down, skip, down, which will be like this. Down, skip, down. Down, skip, down. Okay? So although we're not actually playing a note there, it can make it easier if you keep moving your wrist as if you were actually going to play the note. So you can still do the upstroke but not actually connect with the string. This can really help to keep that rhythm going and help maintain that down, up, down pattern, especially if it's something you're new to. Okay then, first line of the A section is going to sound like this. Okay then, so the first measure of line 1 of the A section is going to sound like this. One more time, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down, up, down, down, up, down. Okay, so let's break that down then. So the first 3 notes here, we're going to have first string open, then we're going to have second string open and second string open again. And then the second group of 3, we're going to have first string 4th fret, and then second string open and second string open again. So that first measure then of line 1, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, moving on then to the second measure of the first line, which is going to sound like this. Okay, so breaking that down, the first group of 3, we're going to start off first string second fret, and then second string open, and second string open again. So that first group of 3, one more time. Okay. And then the second group of 3 of the second measure is going to be first string 4th fret, and then moving down we're going to go to first string 2nd fret, and then first string open. So 4, 5, 6. Okay, so putting the second measure, those 2 groups of 3 together then, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, brilliant. So that is line 1 then of the A section. So I'm just going to play that through again, including the pickup notes. Nice and slow. So we've got one more time then, we've got nice and slow. 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, moving on to line 2 of the A section, which is going to sound like this. First measure then of line 2 of the A section, we've got so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you'll notice straight away we're not playing a note there on the second group of 3 on the 5. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so breaking that down then, we've got the first group of 3. We've got, so that's second string, second fret, first string, second fret, first string, second fret again. And then the second group of 3, as I say, we're skipping over the 5 there. So that's going to be, so 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. And that's just first string, second fret, followed by first string open. So 4, 5, 6. Okay then, putting the first measure then of line 2 together, we've got, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, moving on to the second measure of line 2 of the A section, we have this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so breaking that down, we've got first of all first string, second fret, followed by first string, fourth fret, followed by first string open. So that's the first group of 3. 1, 2, 3. And then moving on to the second group of 3, we have second string, second fret, second string open, second string, second fret again. So that's 4, 5, 6. Okay then, so putting together measure 2 then of line 2, we've got one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that is line 2 then of the A section. So one more time, that's going to sound like this. Okay then, moving on to the third line then of the A section, that's going to sound like this. One more time. Okay, so breaking that down, we've got measure 1 then of line 3 of the A section. The first group of 3 is going to sound like this. So that's second string open, second string, second fret, second string open again. Okay, then onto the second group of 3 then of the first measure of line 3. This is one again where we're going to skip over the 5, so there's actually only 2 notes to actually play here. So that's going to sound like this. So we've got 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that is second string open, followed by third string, fourth fret. Okay, so putting measure 1 together then, we've got this. Okay, just counting that out then to make it very clear, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, moving on then to the second measure of line 3 of the A section, which is going to sound like this. Okay, so breaking that down, first group of 3 then, we have second string open, followed by second string open again, followed by second string, second fret. So that's 1, 2, 3. And then the second group of 3 here from measure 2 of line 3. This is again going to be one where we're skipping over the 5. So we're going to have first string open, and then first string, second fret. So it's going to sound like this when it's counted properly. So 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Okay, so putting measure 2 then together, it's going to sound like this. So that's going to be like this when it's counted out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that is line 3 then of the A section. So played once more through, that's going to sound like this. So moving on to line 4 now of the A section, that's going to sound like this. One more time. So breaking this down, we've got the first measure then of line 4 of the A section. It's going to sound like this. Okay, so breaking that down further, we've got the first group of 3. It's going to be first string, 4th fret, and we're going to strike this 3 times. So, okay, 1, 2, 3, and then the second group of 3 then is going to be starting off again here on the first string, 4th fret, followed by first string, 2nd fret, followed by first string open. So that's 4, 5, 6. Okay then, putting those 2 groups of 3 together for the first measure of the 4th line of the A section, we have this. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So looking now at measure 2 of line 4 of the A section, that's going to sound like this. One more time. So breaking that down, the first group of 3 here, this is going to be one of those where we skip over the 2, so it's going to sound like this. So that is first string, 2nd fret, followed again by first string, 2nd fret. When we count that out, so that's going to sound like this. So we've got 1, 2, 3. So you see there, we're not actually playing the 2 count, the upstroke. We're skipping over that one. So one more time. 1, 2, 3. And then moving on to the second group of 3 here, we've got first string, 4th fret, followed by first string open, followed by second string, 2nd fret. So that's 1, 2, 3. Great, so putting together those 2 groups of 3 then for the second measure of the 4th line of the A section. So when we put those 2 groups of 3 together, again that's going to sound like this. So counting that out, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wonderful. So just putting together line 4 then, so putting the 2 measures together. One more time, we've got this. Okay, so we're going to take a little look now at the A section again, but it's going to be the A section when we play it through for the second time. So like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we play the A section, then we repeat the A section straight away. Now it's basically going to be exactly the same as before, except for the fourth line. You'll see on the tabs and notation that are available from the website, this section is labelled as section A2, just to kind of make that clear hopefully. So everything else is the same. Line 1, 2 and 3 are going to be the same as the first time we play through the A section, and then on the second time we play through it we're going to change the fourth line. So the new fourth line is going to sound like this. One more time. Okay then, so breaking that down, we've got the first measure then, first group of 3, we've got this. So that's first string 4th fret, first string 2nd fret, first string open, and then the second group of 3 here, which is going to sound like this. So that's first string 2nd fret, first string open, and then second string 2nd fret. Okay, so putting that first measure of line 4 together, then we've got this. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, then moving on to the second measure then of line 4, we have this. So breaking that down then, the first group of 3, this is going to be one of those where we skip the 3 again. So we've got first string open, and then followed by first string open again. Just be careful with the timing here again. So we've got 1, 2, 3. So we're only playing the notes on 1 and 3. We've got 1, 2, 3. And then the second group of 3, that's going to sound like this. So that's first string open, first string 4th fret, first string 5th fret. Okay, so just playing through that second measure there again, we have this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that is section A2, so the second time that we play through the A section. Let me just play that one through for you there. So we have... That's it from me for now. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope this lesson gave you something useful to take away. If you are keen to keep going and you want to learn the B section of Calliope House, I've put together a follow-up lesson which you can access by subscribing on my website. I'll pop that link there in the description below. In that lesson we'll go through the B section step by step, just as we've done today with the A section, and I'll also show you some optional ornamentation, things like chops, triplets and chords, which can add a bit more flavour to your playing. Also included with the full lesson are tabs and notation. These are available as a PDF, but also as a MuseScore Studio file. If you don't have it already, MuseScore Studio is a free piece of software for writing music. If you open that file in MuseScore, it will provide audio playback for the tabs and notation, which I think can be really beneficial for learning not only the tune, but also some theory as well as you go along. Thank you again for spending some of your time here today. I really appreciate it, and I hope you had fun. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.